It's Damiere Byrd.
What?
False starts in this game, though. Weird stuff with the false starts. We will talk about that as season starts. A lot of clapping talk after this one.
Can't clap.
Yeah. But let's go to our new segment here called On the Bubble, presented by Payday. And Kyle, let's go to the Vikings offense, because what we didn't see in that highlight was a Dalvin Cook run that lit Twitter up. Healthy Dalvin Cook, Gary Kubiak, Garrett Bradbury. You are a self-proclaimed Kirk Cousins supporter, I would
like
say.
Kirk Cousins. Enthusiast. Yeah.
What does a healthy
85-yard touchdown is beautiful.
It's amazing.
What does a healthy Dalvin Cook mean for your boy, Kirk Cousins?
Well, first of all, Cousins was 3 of 13 in this game. He was not good. He said afterwards, in full Kirk Cousins form, if I play like that, we're not going to do anything this year. Fully owned it. But here's what that means to answer the question. Dalvin Cook has a breathtaking 85-yard touchdown. You just don't see many of those in the season. And Kirk Cousins definitely does not see a lot of these. Because let's just look at this for a second. Preseason action, Dalvin back, and now he is gone. 70 yards from the end zone, he's gone. He even stumbles, and they don't come close to him. So it's an electric play. Oh, baby is right. But here's the thing that I found fascinating about Kirk Cousins. You want to see the rushing support that he's had as a starter? Bring it up here. Kirk Cousins is a full-time starter. Here's the leading rushers that he has had on his team for the season, going back to Washington. Brought to you by Payday.
I was looking for Rob Kelly.
Here we go.
I was looking for
Alfred Morris was the leading rusher with 751. Fat Rob Kelly, 704. Guys, we got a Samaje Perine full screen at 603.
Nebraska.
And then last year, 615. Kirk Cousins, as a starter, has never had a guy even rush for 800 yards, let alone some of the great numbers. 14
so what are you saying, Kyle?
What I'm saying is if Dalvin Cook can give him 850, 900, 1200, we may see the proverbial Kirk Cousins next step. He has never had it in his career, and so that was catnip, that Dalvin Cook run, because we could see a whole different Vikings deal.
What's his next step? Define a next step for Kirk Cousins.
Winning a playoff game. Winning a playoff game. If the Vikings go and they win a wild card game, a divisional round, that's a Steve Young, get the monkey off my back on the sideline. That's what it is for Kirk.
Do you think the Vikings fan base is going to be satisfied with a playoff win?
They would love a Super Bowl win, but I think for Cousins' legacy and for what we do, if Cousins wins a playoff game, it silences a lot of people.
You love the Vikings this year, right?
I'm very, very bullish on the Vikings. I really like Minnesota. Quietly a team nobody's really talking about for Super Bowl contention.
What did you say about them in the NFC North? They might be your favorite?
I think they are my favorite in the NFC North. I think the Vikings have everything. I think Gary Kubiak is vastly underrated as an offensive consultant.
Have you seen Khalil Mack, Peter?
I think Aaron Rodgers is pretty good, too. I even think the Lions will be better, but the Vikings right now are ascending when I feel like no one's talking about them.
And let me add another layer when it comes to Dalvin Cook and this offense and what he means to Kirk Cousins. This is all autobiographical, as Kyle likes to say. This is his second year post-ACL. So last year he had that 615. And you feel okay. Your knee still feels a little wonky. But now, 2 years removed, I guarantee that ACL is stronger. The other side of his body is stronger. So this man is going to be playing at a different level, maybe the best level we've seen from him from an athletic, explosive, and agility standpoint.
We're also seeing and hearing a lot of great things about Alexander Madison. This is a guy I think you should target last round of your draft. Darwin Thompson, another guy as a sleeper. So where does Dalvin Cook land on my rankings list? I updated them. Melvin Gordon is out. Gurley is in. Cook is higher. We'll check it out in a little bit, just after this. And we got to talk Cowboys here. There's a sleeper on that team that I want to point out as